We all have random thoughts that comes to our minds every now and then, and I am no different from that. So without further ado, let's list my personal five random thoughts that just be coming in and out of my mind whenever it feels like it. But before we start, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Why do old people IQ significantly drop whenever they go to fast food or grocery stores? Like seriously, these are the same people that know how to permanently get rid of someone in combat, but don't know how to order something from McDonald's without taking up the whole line, or better yet, changing their decision every 10 seconds. Why do people who use steroids act like they're 10 times superior to anyone else in the world? Like, dude, you're taking drugs to get buff. And instead of just, I don't know, working out naturally and naturally gaining your muscles and all that stuff, you're basically just injecting chemicals into your body religiously. Like, you're taking compound V, but instead of, gaining superpowers, the only power you're going to get is the fact that your sausage is shrinking 3 times the size. And that your life expectancy is basically dwindling every single time you use steroids. So, 6, 7. It's stupid, but that's all I gotta say. It's been a year since I've graduated high school, and I be on social media, probably like everyone else, looking at people who I've graduated with, and just see how they're doing. Most of them are at college, some of them are traveling, some of them are just working, doing all that stuff. So it is what it is. But the more and more I be seeing people who I've graduated the same time with, the more people I've seen getting pregnant, married, already having the house before you even turn 20. And it's just crazy that it be the people that you don't even expect. For example, this one girl who I knew back in high school, who actually graduated a year early from us. So she was our age, she's in the same classes as everyone else, but she graduated a year before everyone. And for about a year, she graduated. She was MIA for almost like a year. And then out of nowhere, I see her posting on Snapchat. Say, "Oh, I have a baby." I'm like, "How the hell you already get a baby? You're the last one who I thought about having the kid." And plus, she was one of those type of people who's act like, "Oh, I'm better than you because I'm smarter or I graduate early." Those type of people. So it kind of makes me laugh that you're out here claiming that you're better than everyone, yet you already have a kid and you're not even 20 years old yet. That's not really a bad thing. I'm not trying to judge those who are having families at a very young age as soon as they turn 18. But realistically, I would rather not have a kid before I'm at the age of drinking legally in the United States versus, you know, not doing that. I saw the child, and the child wasn't looking bad, but let me give you like a demonstration of what that the couple looks like. So the girl I told you about, she's very, very, very dark skinned. Keep that in mind. And the dad is a white guy. He's very white. Average looking white dude. Now I saw the baby. Now, granted, the baby's probably like a month old at this point, so I already know how it worked from what my mom told me when I got out of the womb. I was looking Asian, and I'm black with no ounce of Asian in my DNA, so I don't know how that worked. But that child looked so, so, so white. I'm like, there's not an ounce of melanin in that baby. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe a couple years from now, the light skin will eventually, come in and take its shape. But I'm like, her DNA did not even try. And there's also some other stuff that kind of transpired before her pregnancy that, to be honest, kind of deserves its own story in itself. So stay tuned for that one in the future, hopefully. Now, without further ado, let's go to our number. There is a chance that there's a predator catcher out there who is secretly a predator themselves. And the only reason why they go and catch predators is so that they can be the only predator in the area, like trying to take away the competition. Like, I know it sounds weird and low key disturbing to think about, but unfortunately, in this world where we live in, it's not a 0% chance. It's like at least a good 5% chance that this is actually the case. Now, I appreciate and I respect predator catchers to the fullest extent, you know? But in the back of my mind, I always have a little bit of like, what's the chance that one of these predator catchers is actually a predator themselves and they're only doing this not to protect kids or, destroy or get rid of all these bad people, but so that they can be the only one to be, to be the only predator in that area. Like basically, if Homelander killed all the other supes, so he can be the only superhero in the world, kind of like that, basically. Like I said, it sounds weird and disgusting to think about, but it's something that I'm pretty sure has crossed upon other people's minds every now and then. Not like crazy, but enough to the point where it's like it's possible. Not impossible, but possible. Anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm trying to post at least 2 times a month, and I'll be doing swords as well. I'm gonna try that out soon, sometime this month, as well as trying to keep my schedule for the rest of 2026. Trying to set for 2 videos a month and 1 sword a month, or maybe 2 swords, depending on how the the it goes. I'll probably put in 2 or 3 swords as we end the end of 2026. So we'll see about that. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for listening to me yap about my thoughts and feelings for however long this video is gonna be, probably about 8 minutes. And yeah. So don't do anything stupid, and have a great day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, this is post editing Jay here. I'm just kind of here just to remind you guys this is just my thoughts, my opinions, my feelings about all of these things, my emotions. So that's mostly it, just to make sure people understand that, so they won't come and hate me in the comments for something if I said something they didn't like. Just it's just my opinions. That's all. And yeah, also I forgot to mention I have a Twitch, so make sure you follow my Twitch channel. A man named Jay on Twitch. I'll probably put in the link in the description. But other than that, yeah, have a good day.